Hey guys, it's Epi here. Today I'm just going to be doing some 2x2 walkthrough solves with CLL. I typically average around 2.8 to 3 seconds, and for this video I'll just be using the old Plastic Dayan. Scrambles will be in a comment if you want to follow along, and any algs I use will be on screen. Without further ado, let's get into the first scramble. Okay, so for this scramble, straight away I'm noticing green and yellow. First off, I'll take a look at green. It's a 3-move to diagonal swap, and I could just insert that using just a trigger like that. So once we insert this, we can cancel straight into the R2, F2, R2 to build a layer. So that would look like R prime, F prime, R prime, F2, R2. Then we get this CLL. Now if we take a look at yellow, so we would put this piece in to match this blue up. And then we've just got a non-solved corner here, and when you have a non-solved corner like that, then the other one's on the top. You just bring it up to pair them together, move them over, and then do that. And then we would get this seal. Straight away off the scramble, I see this opposite bar here, and I see that the other pieces can easily be moved in, so you would put this one in with a sort of R2, and then you would put the last one with R prime U R. But you can cancel that, so instead of just doing R2 R prime, you just do R U R, and then we will just cancel into the R2 F2 R2 face swap. So R U R prime F2 R2. That's our layer, and then it would go straight into this nice Nicholas CLL. So right away I notice this orange sort of half-made bar, and I think this piece is a pretty easy insert. We could put this piece straight to here where it's solved with L prime U prime L, and then we have another one of those cases where this piece is not solved, and then the other one is on top where you would just match them together and put them into the slot. Now we've just got an anti-soon. So straight away, again, I'm noticing this opposite bar here, and that these corners are pretty close and could be inserted pretty easily. So first we would put this one in, so we do U2 to put it into the right place, and then we would bring it down, so it goes in, and this is still opposite. So U2, R, and then we would put this last one in with an RU, R prime, and then we would cancel into the R2 F2 R2 trick. And to cancel that, we would do U2, and instead of doing RU R prime, we're going to do U2 R2 U. Then again we're going to cancel into the R2 F2 R2. So that'll be U2 R2 UR F2 R2. And then we have this case. Let's do that. So we can put this first piece in to the back. So when you have a piece here, the case normally goes like this. When you have this piece goes there, and this piece goes there. So you would just do R2F, R2. So in here we would do the R2F, which would put the back one in, and then we would cancel into putting the last one with RF, R. And then we have this opposite anti-zoom case. Straight off the bat for this scramble, I'm noticing a solved bar here, white and orange, so 2 possible layers there. Also, this yellow one could come in handy if both of these layers suck. So I think we'll check out orange first. Orange is 4 moves. White is 5 moves. But white's a bit more finger tricky, so I'd probably go for white. There's 2 ways to do this one on the white. I would probably go by putting this piece into the back. We're doing R prime U2 R, and then we would do the RU R prime to put in this piece. So that would be R prime U2 R2 U R prime, and then we have a opposite soon. Okay, so again here there's a bar, yellow orange, so another 2 possible layers. They're both 4 moves, so I guess I'll just show you. Orange is a bit more obvious. You got U2, and you've got this piece which is not solved, and again the case for this, which has come up a few times now, you just do R2 to solve them, U, R2. So that would look like U2, R2, U, put it into the bottom, R2. And then I've got this case, I don't know what it's called. Again, we've got a bar here, so orange and green. Orange is 5 moves. So what we can do is, to put this one in normally, you would do U2 R prime, but then that leaves us with another one of the cases where the corner is just flipped in the spot. So what we'll do first is do R prime, so that when we do U2 R prime, it's now going to be out of the slot and ready to insert like that. So that will just be R prime, U2, R2, because we're cancelling into this piece, U prime, R. And then we've got this case again. So this scramble, there's no bars, but 2 kind of pseudo bars, these opposites. So red seems to be less moves, so I guess we'll probably do that. So we can put this red piece into the back with U prime R2, so that this is opposite as well. That piece is sort of solved with the pseudo face. And then with that R2, we would put this piece in, like that, with our U R prime. So in the end, we could just cancel moves, and we'll go U prime, R prime, U, R prime. And then we will just cancel into the R2, F2, R2 after the cancelling moves. So U prime, R prime, U, R, F2, R2. And then we've just got this case. Last scramble, and obviously we've got this 3 out of 4 pieces solved on the yellow. And then we've also got green. So green is just the U, R2, U prime, R2 trick, which is 4 moves. But here I'm going to go for yellow. Even though it's 5 moves, I am able to, 1, look a bit easier, which is obviously going to be helpful in the solve. You'll just do R2 to make it a case like this. Then U, R2, U prime, R2. But what I like about this is that I can 1, look it very easily. So I just know that this sticker from this piece is going to be on the top here. Obviously this piece will be solved. And these 2 pieces just do a T-perm sort of thing. So they swap as if someone had done a T-perm. So when looking at it, I can just tell that I'm gonna have the case where it starts off like RU2 R prime sledge. So I can just do the layer algorithm, and then that'll be solved. But then for this solve, what I could do is, instead of finishing off with the R2, I just cancel straight into the algorithm, especially since I know what's coming up. So then I would just go to R prime, U2, R2, F prime, RU to R prime. And that's done. Thanks for watching this video, guys. As I said, the scrambles will be in the comments if you'd like to follow along, which I highly recommend. I hope you found this helpful. And if you've got any questions, or if I've missed a really easy layer, then please just tell me in the comments and let other people know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.